Hello, welcome to 999. This is my first Let's Play. My name is Siri Star, and I really just wanted to play this game. Just starting Let's Plays, and I've never exactly done this before, and also I've heard really good things about this game, so I guess that's the first thing I want to do on this game. So, hopefully gonna start this. I really haven't done anything with it, so don't worry. I really don't like to read out loud too much, so if I don't, I'll try to read as much as possible. So this game is fiction. All names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this production are fictitious. So, I just really don't like the sound of my voice that much, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. A loud noise startled Junpei awake and his eyes snapped open. As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings. Ow! With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled out and threw his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air. His balance lost and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Junpei stumbled down to the cold, gray floor. Ouch! God damn it. God, what the hell? Junpei glared around the room, still trying to determine where he'd woken up. The fall had shaken the last cobwebs of his sleep from his mind, and he finally understood where he'd fallen from. It was a bed. No shit, Sherlock. A 3-level bunk bed, in fact. Junpei had fallen, apparently, from the topmost bunk. Man, that's gotta hurt. Yeah, I've been on 3-level bunk beds, and that's gotta not be fun. Yeah. His shoulder hurt, his knees hurt, his hip hurt, his entire body hurt. Again, no wonder. He could feel a bump forming on his forehead where he slammed it against the low ceiling. Yeah. He wondered if that bump was the reason his vision wavered a bit, but that seemed unlikely. At first he thought the tremor that ran through his legs was just another effect of rude awakening, but he looked around and realized it was real. The whole room was shaking. Was it an earthquake, he wondered? It didn't seem likely. It was shaking far too quickly for an earthquake. Then again, Junpei had no idea what it was if it was not an earthquake. He tried to tell himself it was important. Junpei rubbed the growing bump on his head and gingerly climbed to his feet. His balance regained, and he finally took his first look around the room. and muttered to himself, "Where am I?" His pain momentarily forgotten in the face of confusion of his circumstances, Junpei looked around the room once again. Minutes passed while Junpei struggled to get his bearings. "Ah, see, Junpei." Then as suddenly as they begun, the tremor ceased. A cold silence fell over the room. From somewhere far away, Junpei could hear the sound of metal squeaking. He felt his stomach tighten. There were 1,000 things the sound could have been, but none of these things he could think were good. In an attempt to distract himself, Junpei looked around the room once more. There was a stove that looked more antique than functional. The 3-level bunk bed had mattresses that were so thin that they were little more than blankets. The other side of the room was an identical bed, and set in the wall between the beds was a slightly dirty iron door. Ugh. The first thing Junpei noticed about the door was the number roughly emblazoned across it. On the surface of the door in red paint, someone had written, that looks like a 5. Yeah, 5. 5? What's this 5 mean? Suspicious and utterly confused, Junpei approached the door slowly. Standing at the last in front of the door, Junpei grabbed a hold of the L-shaped handle, and push yielded to no movement, and a pull that was the same result. Well, that sucks for you. A few more tries cemented the truth in Junpei's mind. It wouldn't open. It didn't matter how much he pushed and shoved, the handle wouldn't budge. Next to the door was an odd-looking device that reminded Junpei of a card reader. It didn't take a genius to figure out that the odd-looking device was keeping the door shut. Junpei knocked hard on the door. "Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door." There was no response. Junpei threw his left fist into the door. "Why would you do that?" And stopped. What the hell is this? He wasn't really sure what else to say. On his left wrist was a bracelet of some sort he never seen before. In the center was a large LCD display. It looked like nothing else so much as a watch, but clearly wasn't that. After all, it showed only a single number. 5. That's the same as the door. True, the numbers were the same, but he had no idea what that might mean. All he knew was that it was strange, and knew that he wanted it off. Junpei flipped his hand over as to remove the watch, but the other side of the bracelet was solid. No buckle, no clasps, nothing. Well, that's strange. He sighed, flipped the thing back over, and there were a number of rivets around the rim of the face. Perhaps he pushed them, but nothing happened. On the watch, they might be dials for adjusting the date or time, but this bracelet did nothing. Junpei was at loss. What was he going to do? Growing more desperate, he began to tug at it. However, damn, it's no good. Damn, this thing won't come off. A steel ring ran from the face, around Junpei's wrist, and back into the face. He wouldn't be pulling the bracelet off any time in the near future. What the hell is the deal with this thing? Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix as the reality of the situation began to dawn fully on Junpei. So much was happening, and none of it made sense. Junpei felt as though he were about to explode. Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? Why? What the hell happened to me? Whoa. It was that moment that he noticed the window. The window was round and rimmed in riveted brass, like a window from an early 20th century ship. What? Wait, am I in a ship? Junpei walked slowly to the window. He could see nothing beyond it but thick, impenetrable darkness. Junpei squinted, trying to see anything. It was at that moment. What the hell? What the? You gotta be kidding me. What the hell is going on here? Well, a crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment, Junpei stared at it. The window burst, and water began to pour into the room. What the hell? God damn it. Junpei yelled and spun around, his feet slipping on the water already, coming through the window as he ran for the door. Hey! Anyone? Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something. There was no reply. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, water began to rise. It was now ankle deep on the floor and rising quickly towards his knees. Things were not looking good for Junpei. No, I don't think so. Not good at all. He needed to find a way out, and quickly. Junpei ran a hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes, and looked around the room. Operations during escape. During an escape, you can move to different parts of the room by touching the bottom screen. Since many areas require very exact selection, we recommend you to use the stylus. Okay. Searching during an escape. During an escape, you can touch the background and search anywhere around the room. Areas you can investigate will be highlighted in yellow the moment you touch them. Depending on the nature of the location you touch, you might find an item or a hint. Begin searching by touching places on the bottom screen. How to move. Touch the triangle icon located at the bottom of the screen. Doing so will change the viewing angle of the room so you move to different locations. You can do the same thing by pressing the left, right, up, or down on the control pad. Bird's eye view. If you want to know where you are, touch the X on the camera icon on the bottom screen. This will show you where you are in the direction you're facing. Saving during an escape. Pressing start will allow you to save. If you want to quit, we recommend pressing start. Purpose of escape. The purpose of each escape is to get out of the room. How you do that depends on the room. You'll need to search throughout the room to discover what you need to do to get out. Searching for hits and items that may help you find a way out. Okay, so water keeps pouring out through the window. It looks like waterfall. I don't think shoving anything into the window is going to stop the water. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I need to figure this out. There's simple chairs next to the table. Water's already up to the chair. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden on the sink. It's the only drain in this room. During an escape, investigating certain parts of the room will allow you to obtain items. Once you obtain an item, you will be able to go to the item screen. Touching L on the item on the top left will take you to the item screen. While in the item screen, you will be able to investigate, hold, and combine items that you found. If you want to investigate an item you found, touch the icon of the item in the item screen, and then touch search in the right corner of the top screen, blah 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 blah. So I got a picture frame. An old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws on the back of it, keeping the back of the frame on. Investigate with an item. Touch the item on the item screen will select the item. While item selected, touch the back in the room investigation screen. If you look down to the bottom left of the corner of the bottom screen, you will be able to see an icon. This shows that you're holding the item. If you hold an item while investigating, you may trigger a reaction. Investigate suspicious areas with different items to see if anything happens. Okay, so I'm going to go back to it. Nope. Bulletin board, there's nothing on it. There's a towel next to the sink. Is there anything else I can use? There's nothing on top of the shelf. Okay, let's see this. The pipe. I know! I'll crawl into the pipe and find a way out. There's no one here to make fun of my lame jokes. Man, this sucks. I can reach this bunk. Might as well look through it. Huh? Damn, nothing here. Let's see here. Memo from the bed. Oh. It's red under red. Symbols blue under the blue ones. Let me see this. Combine this. Nope. But it feels like a board with a sheet on it. It's pretty flat. Let's see. All I can see down from here is underside of the top bunk. It's pretty high up there. Well, it looks like we got a light here and electricity. I guess that's the lever, huh? Maybe if I pull it. Whoa, looks like pulling on the lever just makes a weird noise. Great. The light's still red and the display hasn't changed. Damn it. Damn it, why the hell is this thing not opening? Okay. No dice. Looked up. Anything in the keyhole? Holy crap! Well... There's a blue briefcase on top of the bed. I keep looking on the cows come home and damn it, there's anything I can use. There's a pipe at the under end of the bed, nothing at the top. This is the door to the stove. It's open. What's this? It looks red. I got a screwdriver. I got a picture frame. I'm going to combine these two. And here's the picture. Now let's search the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So someone wrote a bunch of numbers on the symbol at the back of the picture, huh? Take two items you found and combine them like I did. Okay, we already did that. Combine, you will receive a new item. Item cannot be combined, nothing will happen. Oh, look! I got a key! I got a key! I got a key! Yeah! Okay, I know where this might go. I think I know where this might go. Thank you, little teapot. I love you. Okay, let's see. Let me open it. Yeah. And nothing. I guess I'm going to need some sort of code for the dial. Mini games. During an escape, your investigation may trigger one of the several mini games. All operations for the mini games are done by touching the bottom screen. Some mini games will require you to manipulate something, while others only require you to apply the right object or touch the right thing. Operation instructions. Touching the dial will cause it to move to the next number. Enter 4 numbers in the way, this way, and then touch the key. If the numbers are correct, it will unlock. How the hell will I know the numbers? It's not opening. Do I have anything that might give me some kind of hint? If I put the right numbers and turn the key, then it should open. Well, it's a blue briefcase, so if I let's see, what is this? Oh, there's a red briefcase on the pole. There's a red briefcase here. Just like the blue. There's a lock on this one too, and it's not opening. Back. Alright. So there's a red one and a blue one. Alright, so gotta get in my items. Okay, memo from the bed. Note from the bulletin board. Let me search it again. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1 through 5 are empty. 6 through 9 as well as covered. Symbols and the numbers. Let's see here. So I have a feeling I need to go and write this down. Sorry guys, this might take me a little while. Alright, so I figured out the numbers are, I am hoping, 0, 2, 6, 3 for the blue, and 7, 4, 8, 5 for the red. So, only one way to find out. No, I don't want to deal with that. Okay. Let's see here. 0. Alright, give this another try. Got it. Let's see if these numbers work. I turn the key and hey, looks like it's working. Yes. Alright, let's open it up. And it's something red. Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file? File screen. If you find any documents or notes during the escape, the information on them will be available from the file screen. To open the file screen, touch the file on the top right bottom, blah blah blah. Select the files by touching them, or okay, let's see. Kind of like the item screen. Okay. Digital route. Let's see here. Compute a digital route with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in the question add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single digit number, add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double digit number, add the number in the tens place to the number in the ones place. Keep adding the digits in the manner until you have a single digit number. That final single digit will be your digital root. For example, a digital root of 687 would be 6 plus 7 plus 8 is 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. So therefore, digital root of that is 3. I get that. It's kind of like numerology, or numerology, I'm sorry. Keep adding a single digit number. It looks like there's something written on the back of this thing. A notebook, a pen, a calculator, and a stack of key cards, huh? Search that. Looks like key cards. There's numbers written on each card. 6, 7, 8. So, I have a feeling 6, 7, 8 is going to be one of them. Which we've already done, which is the 21, which is 3. So, wow, look at how nice they are to me. Calculator. Oh, yay! I got a calculator. On the bottom, okay, I'm not that kind of dumb with a calculator. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's see if I can get to that red closet. Since we already kind of know this. Yeah, hold on. Let's do this. No! I need to find the red key? Nah. Hold on. It's gonna bug me if I don't find this red key, so. Hold on, guys. Yes. I totally missed it. Junpei grabbed a key and shoved it in his pocket. He intended to leave immediately, but something stopped him. His reflection stared back at him from the mirror and he scarcely recognized himself. Wow. What's up with my face? His confusion was well justified. His face was drawn and pale, and the dark circles under his eyes made him look like he was nearly dead. Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? Even as he said it, something in his mind opened and a memory bobbed to the surface. It was the last thing Junpei remembered before waking up in the strange room. It was past midnight when he came home. Junpei shuffled up the stairs and opened the door to apartment 201. Inside was his apartment, a small one-bedroom affair that ran him about $630 a month. He moved into it when he entered college. So far, he'd been there for 3 years and 7 months. Wow, snap. He stepped inside and turned on the lights. Fluorescent lights on his ceiling blinked and flickered slowly to life as waking up from a deep slumber. Their cold light illuminated the landscape. He'd come home so many times before. Everything was as he left it. The magazines piled up in the corner, the textbooks collecting dust, the CD cases covering the floor, the jeans and t-shirts he worn the day before then tossed to the floor. There was one thing he didn't belong, however. There was a breeze. Breath of the cold night of air wafted through his apartment, carrying the smells of the autumn with him. The white curtain framing the window swayed gently in the wind. Huh? That's weird. Did I leave that open? Junpei walked toward the window, trying to remember if he closed it or not before he left. One of the panes was hanging open. He stuck his head out and looked around. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Junpei shrugged. He must have just left it open earlier. He closed the window. Then it happened. Man, that's creepy. Junpei turned and found himself face with a man with a face to a mask with a man all dressed in black. The man wore a deep hood and bulky gas mask. His face was entirely hidden. Junpei tried to scream, but all he could manage was a strangled croak. He tried to step towards the man, but his legs could no longer support his weight. Junpei collapsed to the floor, a crumpled heap of limbs like a discarded puppet. Too late, he noticed the white smoke that was quickly filling his apartment. A small object shaped distressingly like a grenade sat on the floor in front of his face, hissing. The white smoke poured out of it at an incredible rate. The smoke had grown so thick that details of Junpei's apartment began to phase into a white haze. He could feel his mind began to fade as well, a white haze that was not smoke creeping from the edges of his vision. Well, snap. Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen. A rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It was cold and harsh and distorted in some way Junpei couldn't put his finger on. You are going to participate in a game. The Nonary game. It's a game where you will put your life on the line. That was the last thing Junpei remembered. White smoke overpowered him. The masked man faded from his vision and felt his consciousness fall away into the white mist. That's right. That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. As to who the man was, or might have been, Junpei had no idea. Instead, he wasn't even sure that this assailant had been a man. The voice had been cold and mechanical, likely passed through a voice changer, and the body had been covered with a thick cloak. Who was that man in the mask? You have been chosen. Junpei remembered that much, but what it might mean, that was beyond him. Junpei had no idea where he was or why he was there. There was only one thing from his memory that seemed important. You are going to participate in a game, the Nonary game. It's a game where you'll put your life on the line. The Nonary game, huh? What the hell is the Nonary game, goddammit? With a yell, Junpei drove his fist into the mirror. Alright, so, gonna go back in that closet to see, just to check. There's nothing left on the mirror. It's just the mirror. I thought it was a closet. Well, I got that key now! Yeah, I got the key! Alright. Gonna put you in here. And it's not opening, of course. Now we can move the dial. So, give it a shot. I ended up doing 74885 for the next one because that was the other one. So, let me do 7485. Do it. Yes, I unlocked it. Okay. It's opening. And more key cards. So, search these. Numbers on each one. 1, 2, 3. So, 1 plus 2 plus 3, 3 plus 3 is 6. So, that's easy. Okay, now, gotta go back, gotta do this lovely little challenge they have for me. These cards and numbers, I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. Alright, let's slide the card and see if it works, and... Huh? It's not working. Why? Why, damn it? No, that's not right. I still have cards I haven't used. Shoot, I can't get it to do anything with just these cards. I think I'm going to need some other colors if I can't get out of this thing. Alright, hold on. Okay. I already know that of course, the files. The files said something about a digital root. Digital root, huh? What am I supposed to do with... There's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get the digital root of 5? I'm not really sure about this. Whatever, it's worth the shoot. Let's see if this works. Oh! Touch 3 cards to select them. The digital root of the selected cards will be on the screen. So, we're going to have to find a digital root of 5. So, we need 3 numbers with a digital root of 5. Alright, so this might take me a little while. I'm sorry about this, guys. So, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I just did this by random. I got 671, so let's do this. Alright, got the 5. Alright, I think this is gonna work. There we go, there's some new noise, huh? Did it just unlock? Well, that light was red and now it's blue, no doubt about it. There's nothing keep me in here now. Time to go. I don't need to screw around with that thing anymore. Need to get out of this room fast. Alright guys, we're out. We are out. Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room and into the opposing wall. Gasping to catch his breath, he looked around. He was in a narrow hallway. Let's see here. I'm going to save here. And we finished the first puzzle, and gonna go and say, see you next video.